Melbourne. You know, I've been there in 2012 when we attempted to try and do all of the stuff, and all of the Indian people, all of the Indian and Pakistani Muslim Uber drivers protested in the city because they wanted places that they could park in the city and things like that. And then all of them started manipulating it and doing crime with it, you know, selling drugs or, you know, assaulting people. Right. And that never got solved in a problem at all. And like the issues with it in that we've had to feel as a country in exclusion to America is that you guys are able to put your foot down and, you know, when you're in the camera, not associate to a belief in a certain sense agenda that you won't even wear your scarf. But like those homies that you support in our country are the ones that are actually sending money to the agenda that makes your home unsafe, fool. All right.
And I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are going to regret jumping on like some outlets, like the extreme right outlets are going to regret right away saying that this was completely Hamas. And I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying that because now you have acknowledged that the people are protesting. So now there's proof of you understanding that difference. So any other action, you can't just hide behind Hamas was here, so we did this. Hamas was there, so.
There are multiple sources for these desperate people suffering, and I think that recognizing both is...
Finally, we're realizing as we have a background of opinion, diversifying political choice, they realize being centrist is an option, right? The fact of the matter is that when you incorporate being a centrist into your thoughts, you end up very confused, you know, very empathetic in its value, but it's definitely the better way to go. I'm listening to you, girl. Go on.
I don't see a problem there. It's a very complicated issue.
Now, he's just like, shit. I'm losing one of them.
Acknowledging is complicated. It's kind of enough to be called genocide supporter these days. Not that you're not. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
no.
there's
I
no
mean,
fucking, yeah.
on the opposite.
Yeah, we need steroid stat.
Anyway.
We find out tomorrow.
Hamas's fault that Israel's bombing them. Now, this is also being egged on.
I'm sorry, but like the fact that Hamas strategically want to hold civilians at hostage for the military to release insurgents is absurd, for one, right? The fact that they assume that they have that leverage politically in a form of governance, you know, without a backing of like Russia, without a backing of like a UN support, you know, to release